Good morning and welcome to Breakfast Daily Weekend right here on Channel One TV. I am Edo Safo. It promises to be another interesting show. So right down from our newspaper review segment to, we have a bit of poetry there somewhere and we have a bit of tidbits for your home improvement. And then we have some sports for you. It promises to be a very interesting show. Like I said, I am Eno Safo. Find me across all social media platforms with the name Eno_S. Eno_S. And I'll be right there in your face and we can interact over there. Alternatively, if you want to send us messages, birthday messages, you want to contribute to the show in any way, shape, or form, send those messages to the WhatsApp number 0204 447 033. 0204 447 033, and we will definitely read them right here on the show. Alternatively, you can go on social media, any of our social media pages with a hashtag Breakfast Daily Weekend, and we will read those messages here as well. Let me start with a news review segment. And I have some papers in front of me. So I'm going to start with the Mirror, Ghana's most popular weekend paper. And some of the stories you'll find on that: crafting beauty from misfortune and waste. And that's what Miss Jean Marie Aquile Nabari is doing. She's transforming beauty, waste into beauty, and she's creating functional and beautiful pieces. Sacks of cassava rot at CMB market due to low sales. And that's the food glut that we've been talking about throughout the week. Does the food we eat affect vaginal health? And that is on pages 8 and 9 of the Mirror, Ghana's most popular weekend paper. If you come to the back page, the Mirror Sport is there. Kotoko aim to bounce back against Karela after CAF exit. A very disappointing exit indeed. I have the Daily Guide newspaper. Some of the stories there: Daddy Lumba funeral saga. Odobroni fights back. Akosua Sewa not a wife. And that story is on page 3. You also find 2 caged for murder robbery at Eduman. Other stories you'll find on the front page of the Daily Guide: Abisim killer mentally sick. That's according to his father. Abisim killer mentally sick. That's according to his father. Government pushes law to halt mining in forests. That's another story that you will find on the Daily Guide newspaper. More stories. The Spectator, your weekend companion, and some of the stories there: women with breast cancer refuse surgery for fear of losing romantic relationship. And there's a picture of Akuma Mazimbi and her signature headgear, a fashion legacy they call it. Other stories: Dr. Laurentia Abnera blending banking, politics, and philanthropy to create a lasting impact. Right. And they're asking you to check your land title registration. On the back page, the Spectator Sports: integrating school sports and Colts football, Ghana's untapped gold mine for youth development. And GFA holds Thanksgiving service to celebrate Black Stars qualification. Interesting. I've never heard this one. Members of the GFA and the clergy after the Thanksgiving service to celebrate Black Stars qualification to the FIFA World Cup 2026. Interesting. Right. I have the Daily Graphic Weekend Special, and some of the stories you'll find on that newspaper is 3 TVET principals suspended. They are alleged to have collected unapproved fees. And German president arrives Sunday for a 3-day state visit here in Ghana. Presidential directive: SML contracts cancelled. And there's a picture of Dr. Kasiel Attoforsen, Finance Minister, who's expected to swiftly expedite the president's directive to cancel any and every SML contract. On the back page of the Daily Graphic, weekend special, Sports Today, they call it, a brotherhood of leadership. Why did AU's return should be under Jordan's captaincy? Why did AU's return should be under Jordan's captaincy? Right, let's do some portals before we delve into some of the stories. Let me start with channel1newsonline.com. channel1newsonline.com. Some of the stories you'll find: LI 2462 revocation, government sending clear message against irresponsible mining. That's according to Arocha Ghana. LI 2462 revocation, government sending clear message against irresponsible mining. That's according to Arocha Ghana. Other stories you'll find on channel1newsonline.com. SML disputes 125 million Ghana cedi recovery claim. Insists government is indebted to firm. Eco-conscious citizens hails government's move to revoke mining in forest reserves. Eco-conscious citizens hails government's move to revoke mining in forest reserves. Mahama orders immediate termination of SML contract. LI to end mining in forest reserves tabled before Parliament. The FDA has banned Umama herbal mixture after detecting harmful drug adulteration. Further down on that same portal in the trending stories, Northern Region, houses burnt in Katejeli over farmland dispute. Other stories you'll find: chiefs engaging in Galamsey will be arrested. Amakofibo is saying so. Minority demands transparency in gold board operations. Staff and logistics shortages hamper customs operations at Akanu-Nope border. And yesterday, the Tema Metropolitan Assembly demolished illegal structures near government installation. The FDA is raising alarm over Dadeseng pots linked to cancer and kidney diseases. I know some will argue that, but say so what's the difference? But they're saying that it has been linked to cancer as well as other diseases. On citynewsroom.com, some of the stories you'll find on citynewsroom.com. Oforiatta was mastermind of outrageous SML contracts. Manasseh Azuri Awini, investigative journalist, he spoke yesterday, and he's saying that Oforiatta, the former finance minister, was the mastermind of the outrageous SML contract. If you come to the side of the website, other stories: revoking LI 2462 not enough to end Galamsey. Abula Sewa says so. Reverend Stephen Wingham leads Assemblies of God delegation to mourn Nana Kunedu. German president to undertake 3-day state visit to Ghana. Minority demands transparency on funding and operations of Gold Board. Government tables LI to revoke mining in forests. Most of the stories are similar to what is on channel1newsonline.com. I bought 6 printers for EOCO with my own funds. The Attorney General is saying so. He said this at the PAC sittings when he was drilled by the members of PAC. If you come to the news center, some of the stories you'll find: Mahama cancels SML contract. Other stories: EU Parliament delegation strengthened ties with Ghana. Nana Kunedu was the Ya Asantwa of our time. That's according to Senyor Husi. Health Minister accuses predecessor of overpaying contractor. Mahama Parliament urged to push anti-LGBTQI bill. EU cautions Ghana to weigh ties amid China-US shifts. And OSP to charge Oforiatta 5 others over SML contract. I am on gna.org.gh. Some of the stories: Mahama in Cairo for Grand Egyptian Museum opening on November 1, which is today. Other stories: Public Accounts Committee lauds MIIF institutional reforms. President Mahama reaffirms government's commitment to strengthening media freedom. Mahama and Macron strengthened Ghana-France ties at Paris Peace Forum. And the presidency commemorates Breast Cancer Awareness Month. They did that yesterday. NSMQ 2025 in Fansipim thrashes Adisadel Prempeh to qualify for semi-finals. And National Theatre hosts technical training workshop together with German theatre group. Abandoned Kunchogu Kaweru Bridge project cuts communities off from essential services, and Ghana isn't doing well in the fight against corruption. That's according to GACC. GhanaWeekend.com. Stories on that portal. Lyrical Joe. Rappers who switched to singing couldn't handle rap. Other stories, Shatawale renews mentorship drive, showcases Honey Boy at Shatterfest. Other stories, the National Theatre story is here as well. National Theatre hosts technical training workshop in collaboration with German Theatre Group. And they also strengthen ties with international collaboration with Germany. Afro Style Carnival returns this November with 5 days of trade, culture, and entertainment. And the German embassy has confirmed the validity of the marriage between Daddy Lumba and Akusia Sewa. Cameron sues J. Cole over Ready 24 collaboration dispute. Accra is set for Global Hip Hop Celebration at Talking Drums Festival 2025. Nigerian Nobel winner Wole Soyinka says U.S. revoked his visa after Trump criticism. And still on GhanaWeekend.com, cervical cancer is preventable. Doctor urges women to get screened and vaccinated. And Edem is telling the young creatives, don't do drugs, they destroy. Fatherhood changed everything for me. Zlatan Ibile is saying so. And $94 million MIIF probe OSP searches Dr. Sledge's Trisako residence. That happened during the week. I think it's a good time to go into some of the stories. Hi, Jude. How you doing?
Hello. I'm thriving. You know, I'm thriving by the grace of God.
Great.
Yeah. I listened to you run through the stories, and you know, I don't know if it's just me, but it feels the news this week has been really depressing.
Yeah.
No, for real. I mean, see,
I think
sector by sector, you know, like listening to the OSP on Thursday, I'm like, how do you, you know, face value judgment, of course, obviously, but like, how does one person, you know, rip off the state in such a manner? You know, it's unconscionable for me, really. You know, you listen to stories around crime, you know, if you go to road crashes, so many of them, you know, and to worsen it, I come on the newspaper, the front pages, you know, usually you'd get like less, you know, you usually get more stories that will less depress you, you know, on some of these newspapers. Then I come on the Spectator newspaper and I'm reading women with breast cancer refuse surgery for fear of losing romantic relationship. But you can understand, so, you know, so from Abesim to, you know, the courts, it's been very, very, anyway. So I think I'll bring you that story later on. But for those who missed the president's directive yesterday on the cancelling of the SML GRA contract, you rightly mentioned it in the headline review. I wish I could just do like a paragraph or two brief excerpt of that story. So SML contracts cancelled, story by Kester Aburam Kranche. Now, President John Dramani Mahama has directed immediate termination of all contracts between the Ghana Revenue Authority and the Strategic Mobilization Ghana Limited, SML. The directive, which orders the cancellation of the controversial agreement, forthwith follows the recent conclusion of a detailed investigation into the transactions by the Office of the Special Prosecutor, OSP. The Secretary to the President, Dr. Callistus Mahama, communicated the President's firm decision in a letter addressed to the Ministry of Finance and the Ghana Revenue Authority. And the letter cited by the Daily Graphic unequivocally states that following the conclusion of the investigation conducted by the Office of the Special Prosecutor into the contracts awarded to Strategic Mobilization Ghana, I have been directed by His Excellency the President of the Republic to request that you take immediate steps to terminate existing SML-related contracts forthwith. The story goes on to say the decision brings finality to a matter that has been the subject of intense scrutiny and debate for several months. The OSP initiated investigation amid widespread concerns from civil society organizations, political actors, and the public over the procurement process, the scope, and the financial terms of the contract awarded to SML, and it goes on and on and on. So for those who've been criticizing the OSP heavily, saying that, it's been lots of talk, lots of media engagement, but really lack of action. At least we've seen that the president has taken some action. Of course, you'd want to commend the investigative journalist who led this, Manasseh Azuri, who himself will later be on big issue with Mari Sander later today at 9 a.m. I think so far so good, right? But beyond telling us about these huge sums of money, take them to court, charge them, prosecute them, and let's see the action really happen in the court. And I'm sure Ghanaians will be grateful for that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm tired of talking about all of these things.
You can't be tired. You don't have the luxury of being tired.
But what exactly is being done about it?
So you keep talking about it. I mean, at the very least, we've seen a presidency that has shown a lot of commitment in saying that we're not going to go ahead with this. So that's progress.
We don't want the lip service anymore. We want to see action.
But cancelling the contract is action, right?
Yes. The wheels of justice grind slowly, but this one, it should grind a bit quicker so that it doesn't take them 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. I mean, they have the evidence and everything.
I was listening attentively to the OSP, and it was mind-boggling. If everything he says is truly the case, it was unbelievable the level of deprivation to conjure such a scheme and just milk the states dry. There was no basis for it, but they still went ahead with it. And for me, that was so problematic, right?
Yeah.
So, Martin Kpebu feels it's too late to get anything from Ken Ofori-Atta in terms of bringing him to the country, extraditing him, and getting him to face justice, right? But I'm sure the OSP, they have their own plans and will be following keenly as this story, among others, develop. Of course, there was Abdul Hanan, and now photos of him have surfaced on the internet before he went into government and after he went into government, right? And I think more than ever, it's important we push for lifestyle audits of public servants and government officials, appointees for that matter, right? Because, it's the only sure way of gauging, how much has changed since coming into office. And for that reason, I think you can't be tired. Neither can I. So we'll keep talking about it until something happens. In my church, we used to say push, meaning pray until something happens. Right now, it's probably tush. Talk until you have to say it. You have to get it.
Do you know what tush means?
Yeah, it will be a proper abbreviation to remind us of the
talking
ills,
until something happens.
The canker that this
One
menace
of
of
the
Galamsey.
stories, and I've forgotten which of the papers, was talking about something about, yes, aside that, there's also one about vaginal health. But let's do the women with breast cancer refuse surgery, even though breast cancer awareness month
that's the Mirror newspaper you're
passed.
referring to.
Yeah, even though breast cancer awareness month has passed.
I mean,
but
I enjoyed it
doesn't
though.
mean I don't go and check.
Yeah.
Please check.
And see, congratulations yesterday to the Accra mayor, Nick Papo. No, he's a major guy. I think they did
What did he do?
Oh, the Accra mayor, together, in collaboration with some other organizations, the Accra Metropolitan Assembly held the biggest breast cancer screening exercise I saw during this whole period.
Really?
And for me, for me, it was a perfect way to climax what has been a great Pink October, you know, right from the presidency to government institutions to the media, I think we all played our part in pushing out this message. And yesterday at the forecourt of the Accra Metropolitan Assembly, seeing the AMA screen market women, you know, government workers, I mean, just the general public, of course, the education that went, you know, together with, I thought was fantastic. I just happened to be there and I saw what was happening. I thought, like, we need to commend the mayor, right?
I think yesterday the speaker also asked that the clerk of parliament
Absolutely.
deduct 1,000 Ghana
Absolutely.
cedis from each
You know, he gives
member
me
of
a headmaster
parliament
vibe. Like, just too much.
to
You know,
be given, like no discussions, no room for. Please, I can't afford to.
No,
No. Clerk of Parliament deducts 1,000 Ghana cedis. We're
He gives
donating
me-
it to the breast
it's
society.
like you're all
for
in his
breast
own
cancer.
boarding house and he's like the senior house master.
Yeah, he's the
You
senior
just-
house.
Come
You
on.
just
So
go with the flow.
If you have no plans of donating, you are forced to.
Yeah.
You know.
By the time it hits your account,
Is it even legal?
1,000 cedis would have been deducted. I don't know. I haven't read the laws, but I mean,
You
it's
know,
a
they
donation.
say they are the masters of their own rules. So
It's-
they can just come up with something and find justification
It's-
for
yeah,
it in
so-
Parliament. You know, their standing orders
Let's say that's
have
their
funny
corporate social
interpretations sometimes.
responsibility. CSR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I don't think any MP would see that as a burden.
No.
They probably spend like 10 times that a day. I mean, some politicians have spoken up close to tell me that, see, 10,000 cedis to a politician.
It's absolutely nothing.
But you see, that is also a problem.
It is a problem because,
you know,
and then you wonder how much are they
exactly
earning?
where are you getting the money
Yeah,
from?
from.
So if you're taking 1,000 cedis from them for a worthy cause like, you know, breast cancer awareness screening and stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you know, that'll be the whole matter, Charlie.
Yeah.
It's
So
serious.
women are refusing surgery for fear of losing romantic relationships, and let me see. So a lecturer at the School of Nursing and Midwifery at the University of Ghana, Dr. Mary Idrisu, has revealed that many women hesitate to undergo surgery for breast cancer because of the fear that the removal of one or both breasts may alter their romantic relationships and affect how their partners perceive them. However, she said the condition, though a difficult one, must not end one's romantic relationship and urged men to support women in this regard. Love does not end when the breast is gone. With understanding and support, couples can build an even stronger bond. She made the disclosure in an interview with The Spectator on the sidelines of the 25th anniversary annual symposium of the College of Health Sciences held at the University of Ghana, Legon. And it was organized on the theme From Genes to Generations, Family Heredity and Breast Cancer Risk. I remember somewhere in Kumasi at a breast cancer event. So survivors came to speak, and most of what you would hear most of the survivors say was, oh, after I got breast cancer, my husband couldn't cope, so he left. Or, you know, the minute I was diagnosed, my husband left. You know,
Yeah.
and that story sort of runs through most of the survivors.
Yeah.
It's just a few out of many whose husbands stayed and supported them. And so
You know,
I
you're
can
right.
understand the
It's
fear.
true for breast cancer as it is for many other ailments, right?
Of course.
You know,
of
so
course.
we need to do better. That's what it is really. You know, when they say write down your wedding vows or like repeat your vows, right? It has consequences, right? For better or for worse, you count for something. But that's not even the point. I mean, it's just basic humanity, right? You know, to be there for, you know, someone you claim to love in their worst, you know, possible state. So, yeah, I think we need to do better. We really, really need to do better. But, you know, I think we've seen significant progress in recent times. If you look at the kind of attention given to breast cancer, I wish we could do same for so many other diseases that is silently, you know, hurting, wrecking families, you know, taking innocent lives away. So yeah, in the coming days, we'll try and situate all of those during like our health conversations we have right here on Channel 1 TV. But yeah, right. I listened to a survivor's story and wow. Anyway,
You did?
yeah.
You went for a breast cancer event?
No. I just happened to chance on it on social media.
Right.
And, you know, she talks about how her whole world, from the moment she was officially diagnosed, just became black, and remained black throughout her treatment. Like
What, her breasts?
her life, like
Her life. Oh,
you know,
okay.
like she zoned out. Like she couldn't be bothered. Of course, she'd go for treatment. She'd go for, you know, service hours and all of that, right? But she couldn't really be bothered about anything that was happening around her until, you know, she started treatment. And with time, you know, she survived, you know, and she's now back to doing what she loves doing best. So we wish everybody else who has to go through the really unfortunate ordeal of treatment the very best, you know, love and light, like they say all the time.
Right. So I wanted to bring this story from the Mirror. Does the food we eat affect vaginal health? And that story is on page 9 of the Mirror, Saturday's edition of the Mirror, today's edition actually. And yes, actually, the story says vaginal health can be affected by a poor diet, making a female more prone to common problems related to poor immune function. So what females eat and drink can also affect the pH of their vagina and may contribute to levels of moisture or dryness. So your question is, which foods are good for you? Not sugar. I can tell you that. But drink plenty of water. Many women don't drink enough. Proper hydration is important for healthy vaginal function. 5 foods to boost your vaginal health. Soy, which is, hold on. 5 foods. Yogurt with live or active cultures contains helpful bacteria that can contribute to the maintenance of the healthy, slightly acidic pH of the vagina. Soy, as well as being a good source of protein and other nutrients for vegetarian and vegan women. Soy foods contain phytoestrogens, which help to keep the vagina lubricated. Avocados, almonds, those are also foods that you should be eating. And avoid highly processed foods high in salt, fat, and sugar. So that's a story that if you're interested in, you can read in the Mirror.
The German president arrives Sunday for a 3-day visit. Comes with this photograph, Frank-Walter Steinmeier, and that's the German president who's expected in Ghana on Sunday. Story again by Kester Abraham Kranche. The Daily Graphic is reporting that the president of the Federal Republic of Germany, Frank-Walter Steinmeier, will arrive in Ghana tomorrow to begin a 3-day state visit aimed at deepening the long-standing bilateral relations between the two countries. The visit, which is at the invitation of President John Dramani Mahama, is expected to focus on strengthening cooperation in areas such as trade, investments, technology, and development. According to a program released by the Government Communications Ministry, the official engagements would commence in Accra on Monday, November 3. President Steinmeier will be welcomed with a full military guard of honor inspection at the forecourt of the presidency, the Jubilee House. Following the ceremonial welcome, the two leaders will hold a closed-door meeting, after which they will lead their respective delegations for broader bilateral talks in the credentials room. A state luncheon will be held later in honor of the visiting German president and his delegation at the presidential banquet hall. It also talks about other visits, right? So he'll be visiting Menchia, he'll be going to the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. He'll also be visiting the Kumasi Center for Collaborative Research and also pay a courtesy call on the Asante Hino 2432. And of course, as is become custom, he'll be visiting the Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park. So 3-day state visit for German President Frank-Walter Steinmeier.
I hear he's going to Kumasi on Sunday to cut sword at KTI for...
Who, the president or who?
No, the German president.
He's coming actually tomorrow.
Yeah.
So when he comes tomorrow, I mean, there'll be activities in Accra, and I think he departs for Kumasi on Monday. And for
To cut sword for something
the
there.
list
All
of
right.
activities happening.
There are
there.
sacks of cassava rotting at the CMB market due to low sales.
Oh my God, this GLAT issue, I think, deserves like, I think it's reached national crisis, right?
It has. It has. I think this week they were asking Cabinet for some amount of money.
100 million
100
Ghana
million
cedis.
Ghana cedis to help with the glut that we're facing. So that's something that we can keep our eye on. Right. Any more stories? Oh, by the way, GAF is holding or held a Thanksgiving.
The GFA.
Yes.
I don't know what they're thanking God for because.
Oh, because we qualified.
Oh, let's be serious. To the AFCON or the World Cup.
Well,
How about the
we didn't
AFCON?
qualify for AFCON.
So what are they exactly?
Well, the women did, but the men didn't.
I'm sure
So-
they're thanking God that they still have a job after superintending over the worst Black Stars and, I mean, the worst football we've seen in like,
in Ghana in a while, huh?
yeah, so, in any serious country, every single one of them would have resigned.
Probably in our lifetime.
But we are here celebrating them for qualifying us to a World Cup involving groups like Comoros, Madagascar, and Mali, and we are excited. Meanwhile, these same people, after winning, like play and win $10,000 so as winning bonus, keke. You still couldn't qualify us to an AFCON, and we are thanking God for what?
Oh, allow them to thank God for how far He has brought us.
They can't be
We
serious.
almost lost out on
Yeah,
the World
but
Cup.
like I was saying earlier to you, I mean, it's been a really depressing week. I don't know if you have any big stories. Of course, on Wednesday.
You know what pissed me off throughout the week?
I know. That's what I was coming to.
The military man.
Talk to me about it.
How?
What? People feel like nothing will happen to him if
Oh no, this one there's something will happen to him. Two-star general's daughter.
it doesn't. Again, that's the point. Should it have to be like a general's daughter before we know that?
They do that.
Before we
I
know
was
that
speaking
action
to
will be taken
a
against him.
military man, and he said either of two things: either the military would decide what will happen to him, or they will leave it to the police so that the police will make it a civil case, and then
Others have
proceed
shared
towards
opinion
another.
that up until the point that the police take it up and prosecute him,
They don't believe anything will happen.
the military police, they feel, and of course I'm saying this from comment I've read on social media, they feel that the military protects their own.
Because they all
But again,
I
it's
can't say they
their
always
it's their
do,
own
but
against their own. So
it's because we don't
it's
know,
about-
know what happens to the military. Do you remember when journalists were assaulted by? Was it military that they were assaulted by?
Yeah,
you were there.
I was there that day. I see.
You were there that
but
day.
I wasn't assaulted by the way.
Yes, you weren't assaulted.
See,
Thankfully.
the point is
But we
that
haven't heard anything.
absolutely this has become topical because it was caught on camera. Number one. To be fair, even the journalist was caught on camera. But the like
Over 45 Ghana cedi difference, so Jude. You have gone to buy
They
something.
say 65 cities. Whatever.
Even
Even if it's a
so
thousand
he told his
cities.
child to go and buy the 25 Ghana one. And the child was presented with options and bought the 65 Ghana cedis, Diwema. And so it's a 45 Ghana cedi difference that he was that angry over. But on a regular, or as I know, if you buy a drug from a pharmacy, you cannot return it. I mean, the minute you take it outside, you cannot return it. I don't know any pharmacy who will, take the drug that you just bought from them. But girl in any deal, because in the face of such a huge, thick man, I mean, I'd run away. But she picked up her phone to try and shoot and everything. So, whoop, she's a fighter. She's a fighter.
They need to make an example of him.
Yes,
and
they do.
Everybody in that video who was seen to aid and abet. So we see two young men come in. We are not sure what their roles were, but clearly seems to suggest that they were together, with the man in storming the place.
No, they weren't with him.
No, the guy in red.
He wasn't with him.
Are you sure?
No.
Well,
He wasn't with him. He came on his own. Look at that. He came on his own. Imagine if you had hit the guy with this. He came on his own to get his refund. I don't know if this is his wife, but I think I heard her call him babe or something. Actually.
to be fair, I've not even watched the
You've
video.
not watched it, yeah.
I've not watched the video up until this point.
None of the people, he did all of it on his own. The people who came to take the lady out and try and, calm the situation, So I think he's picked the lady's phone and he's going to take it back. He actually went out to go and try and beat the lady again. And I think that's his wife trying to calm him down.
See,
if this is what he does to someone he doesn't even know, someone he doesn't know, you've never met, and then you just push her, slap her, hit the attendant. What is she going through in the house, if that's his wife?
He lacks the emotional intelligence to be a law enforcement officer, more so
But
a
you are
military
a
personnel.
WO, which means you're training officers
lacks,
of the military.
He lacks emotional intelligence.
Apparently, this is not even his first time.
He lacks the discipline, and for me, we need to make an example of him. Others have said that it brings to question, serious concerns about the professionalism of our law enforcement officials generally. I think a lot of them do a very good job in putting their lives in harm's way for our sake, right? You drive through the road on major highways, you see policemen, stationed there sometimes 1 a.m., 2 a.m., for our sake. So we appreciate what they do for us. We appreciate what the military does for us in terms of like enhancing our reputation outside. Of course, you have a standing army that is not really at war. So they are just there, of course, except for certain instances where they have to go on like peacekeeping, or there's a national tragedy, or there's a major issue in the country and we need their services. So for example, when the dam spillage happened, it was the military on their canoe, helping in rescuing, those trapped in their homes and all of that. So a lot of them, I don't want to say are idle, right, but are there. And we've seen a trend where there's a certain lack of professionalism on the part of some of them. And for me, up until the guy who beat the journalist, for example, where did that story go to? Maybe you can say the media is partly at fault for not following through to its end. But we should see it. I remember one time, someone's phone got missing. A soldier's phone got missing. I think somewhere in Wa. Then they literally stormed in. They were unleashed on residents, whether or not you have an, like, think about it. Your phone is missing. Your phone is missing.
The phone got missing.
Then you just go on the streets, start beating up people. So there's history. There's a trend to a consistent lack of professionalism on the part of some individuals within the service. And for me, we need to use him as an example. Like, it's a no-brainer. And if I was, of course, we have an active defense minister who himself is preoccupied with so many things, right? So Keselato Forsen, I don't think wakes up in the morning thinking about the defense ministry. Like, let's be honest. He is focusing on the economy. He's focusing on, getting the exchange rate under control. He's focusing on, injecting capital into the system so, businesses thrive and all of that. I don't think that he's remotely even minded about some of these things. And for me, I think this single incident enhances the call for a substantive appointment of a defense minister. If we had a defense minister acting in full capacity, then we could then say, Mr. A, this is unconscionable. But right now it's hanging. Broja on his own can't say he's taking action, because he's still deputy, right? Of course, he's come out to speak on it, which I'll give him full credit for. But going forward, it will be so disappointing and a big blot on this government, of course.
Go scot-free.
Absolutely.
I think I want to end this particular conversation by saying that I think we sat on this very show and called for mental health checks for our service personnel periodically. This is a clear example. Because
I think it was,
I don't know what he's going through. I don't care what he's going through. It doesn't warrant.
He was just being an idiot. He will probably.
It doesn't warrant.
You are actually telling me that he has a track record of.
Oh yeah. Apparently he was demoted like and he just was promoted again, and then he goes to do this.
And this confirmed report.
On social media, people are saying, "Charlie, if you're 4 years strong," because it doesn't make sense that over 45 Ghana cedis difference, your temper goes from 0 to 100 for you to hit a woman, for you to hit an attendant. I mean, come on.
Yeah, like, the crazy thing? It's not like, for the attendant doesn't obviously own this pharmacy.
No, he doesn't.
So he's just there,
he's following instructions.
He's adhering to instructions. So like, how do you vent your spleen on him? That is unconscionable. So for me, like I said, he needs to be made an example. He needs to, and it should be seen.
I agree with you.
It shouldn't be like, oh,
Under
at our
carpet.
level.
No.
Like,
it's not at our level.
Yeah. Put him on front page, daily graphic, boom, and remind everybody that this is how not to be a soldier. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is an example of
Yeah.
the soldiers we don't want in our system. And I think you enhance public confidence. Because we see Afrobarometer reports, and the military seems to be the most trusted agency or most trusted institution. You know, everybody else, presidency, Ghanaians are like, police, hey, chaka. Even the judiciary, right?
Yeah.
I'll pull up the survey. I think around 9 survey, you know, on trust within Ghanaian institutions. So the military is still holding its pride of place, even though it's dropped slightly. You know, but we can't afford to let it go any. It's a very important institution in our democracy, and we need them to have the utmost trust, you know, of the public. But these kinds of incidents don't enhance that. It rather gives it a very bad image and it worsens public confidence. So we need to see them to take action.
Definitely. Well, on that note, we'll go for a quick break. When we return, we have more for you. Don't go away.
This November, something amazing is coming to Accra. Are you a farmer with fresh produce? Are you into fish farming, poultry or livestock? Then get ready for the November edition of the AgriFair 2025. Yes, AgriFair 2025. It's happening on Friday the 28th to Sunday the 30th of November. It's happening at the Ifo Southern Children's Park, and it's 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. each day. It's the ultimate weekend marketplace. From fruits and vegetables to poultry, livestock and fish to agri-inputs and processing machinery, all at unbeatable farm gate prices. Whether you're selling or buying, this is your chance to connect, trade and grow. Enjoy the freshest farm produce, sizzling kebabs, and a vibrant marketplace atmosphere all in one space. Register now and secure your spot. Call 0558-973-973 for more information. AgriFair 2025, where culture meets innovation. The AgriFair 2025 is powered by Channel 1 TV and 97.3 City FM and is proudly sponsored by Horticulture Business Platform, Development Bank Ghana, Legacy Crop Improvement Center, and Gersel.
We made it 1, 2, 3, and now 4. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for a night of rhythm, culture, and pure Ghanaian energy. Inchinchim Band is back! And this time, it's bigger, louder, and more electrifying than ever. It's the Inchinchim Experience, the Avivi edition. Happening live on the 14th of November 2025 at the National Theatre. Showtime, 8 o'clock p.m. sharp. Featuring Lucky Mesa, Famiye, Na Ajaman, AEC, Lexi the Comic, Kwame Bringer, and TM Music. It's going to be a night of unforgettable music, laughter, and culture, all on one stage. Tickets going for 150 Ghana cedis. You can dial *920*126*2# to grab your tickets now. For more enquiries or information, call 0503-127-463 or 0541-690-409. This year's concert is mainly powered by Avivi Foods, Ghana's fastest growing food brand, championing local produce and authentic homegrown flavors. Proudly sponsored by Center Point Mall, Verna Water, Boat, Zomo. Media partners: Don't be left out of this year's amazing experience. Come and let's have fun together. In Chinchim Experience, Ghana's rhythm, our legacy. In Chinchim Experience, feel the music.
Technology has helped various caregivers and professionals in the circles of autism to enhance their skills.
It will enhance their social interaction through virtual meetings.
The cost of the equipment needs to be made affordable, cheaper, so that people could use it and access it.
A lot of people can use, we are able to use short code, which is that once you have average network to even send SMS, it is able to answer certain questions.
People at the rural end should not be left out, because that would actually reduce this rural-urban migration.
Welcome to EdTech Monday. This is a platform for education technology discussions, and we have a focus on policymakers, entrepreneurs, and educational ecosystem. EdTech Monday is a platform created by the MasterCard Foundation in partnership with MEST Africa to bring EdTech entrepreneurs, policy stakeholders, and government together to deliberate on important issues within EdTech.
Watch EdTech Mondays on Mondays at 7 p.m. Brought to you by the MasterCard Foundation in partnership with MEST Africa, only on Channel 1 TV.
Mommy, good morning.
Good morning, my son. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you, Mom. How about you?
I'm fine.
Joe, I just saw your mom doing her usual morning routine. It was just 2 weeks she underwent a major colon surgery.
Bro, see, my mom is doing perfectly fine, and we're all excited about it. It was minimally invasive surgery, and the recovery has been very fast.
Minimally? Hey! No, wait. What do you mean by that?
So they offered my mom a laparoscopic colon surgery. Laparoscopic colon surgery,
Hey.
which we accepted. It turned out it was equally safe with a very fast recovery time, and the cost involved too was very, very reasonable. She was discharged 3 days after the surgery, and you can see her, she's on her feet again.
3 days?
Just 3 days, bro.
Mean Tuber Hospital, first Ghana colorectal center, aimed to serve a peculiar health need.
Welcome back. This is Breakfast Daily Weekend right here on Channel 1 TV. My name is Jude Duncan. I know Safo is also here with me. Interesting conversation so far. Of course, the news review ended on a very distressing note, if not, infuriating. I think that's a more
Appropriate word, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, but it's now time for a segment we both love. What's happening?
Oh, why is your energy down? What's happening?
Can't think about it. A lot is actually happening. Yeah, a lot is happening.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll start off with the Northern Business Fair, right? Mm-hmm. It was an incredible event. Of course, we just want to bring it back to say thank you to your lovely viewers out there for your patronage, your support, your feedback, and for just making it a huge success, right? So, of course, a week by this time, we're talking to Shawana, probably on Zoom, trying to build the mood, and the excitement or anticipation that was building ahead of this. And fair to say, I think it's been great. I don't even think government, with all its resources, has been able to do something like this in the North. Maybe I may be wrong, but tell me. Of course, I'm not in the region, so I wouldn't know. But to see that a private institution, media house for that matter, is minded to propel businesses that would ordinarily not have this kind of mileage, right? And I know you say something that is so spot on for me each time we talk about City Channel One TV events, targeted at SMEs, targeted at like small businesses, is the fact that an added benefit is really also the fact that they get their product on prime television, like for a whole year plus. In a way that if they had to come and pay for like advertising space, they probably wouldn't be able to. But we showcase these events all through the year, and you, according to the patrons, you get people calling like 3 months later, 6 months later, oh, I just saw you on Channel One TV, like, I want this or that, And for them, it's really uplifting. So I want to say a big thank you, especially to the in-house team. It can be tough, right? And the way this thing works is that at Channel One, maybe I should just say this, at Channel One and City FM, it's not like you have a particular role that you are doing, so yours is event. Everybody's like juggling something, right? So if you're in the newsroom, you are doing your work, and they say, oh, Charlie, come and help us make this happen. So now you have to marry the two of them, and ensure that both work. So these guys gave their all, and I think that we need to commend them, the events team, head by Fremedu Nyame, who is head of events and partnerships right here at Channel One TV and City FM. To everybody involved, from Madeline, the whole team. I don't want to mention names and leave out somehow, but I think it was an incredible team effort, and we are so grateful. But what's the point in putting this together if the people don't show up, right? Yeah. So what do you call people from Tamale?
Ghanaians.
Obviously, but not but I mean, not all of them are Ghanaians, right? You can be in Tamale and not be Ghanaian, I feel like we should have.
But what do we call people who live here?
Oh, okay. So maybe we don't have an English ref, but I see the way we say Oye Nkrani, Oye Asantini,
okay,
Oye Inzamani. We don't have some for not that I know of. Tamalini.
Oye North now.
Mentibida. Anyway, so shout outs to our Tamale squad.
Yeah.
To be fair, actually all 5 northern regions, right? So Northeast, Upper West, Upper East, Savannah, Northern region.
They showed up and showed out. Love. And then an amazing shout out to our sponsors, because honestly, without them, it wouldn't have been possible.
Yeah.
So EcoBank, Side Hustle, GEPA, Ghana Enterprise Agency, with support from Cackstone Records. Yeah, a big shout out to them, and thank you for supporting us.
Yeah, and Side Hustle especially, right? They've been deliberate about like this partnership they have with City and Channel One TV. And for me, I listen to like their personnel come on air to talk about their interest in all of this, and it is so inspiring when they talk about the fact that they want to see businesses thrive. Right. They want to see people make money on the side, and for me, that is how to build a country, the collective interest, aligning, and I think that is so great. So thank you, everyone, for making this a huge success.
Right. From one city event to another, we have the Agri-Fair November edition coming up on the 28th to the 30th of November 2025, and it's happening at the Ifwa Sutherland Children's Park. 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. each day. So the 28th to the 30th of November 2025. And if you were at the first one, then you already know that it's the hub for fresh food from the farm straight to your plate. So fresh farm produce from poultry. The rabbit looks so innocent. To rabbit, to chicken, livestock, to your yams. Maybe this will be a solution to the food glut we're experiencing. Hopefully, farmers will be able to cut their goods to Accra and get them sold.
That's really an ambitious call.
It's an ambitious call?
I think so. I mean, we are talking about millions of tons of rice, so unless like half of Accra is trooping in there, I don't know. But again, it's a step, right? Well, it's a step.
We can only do as much.
And you might never know. So for me, I think also another great opportunity to get businesses, right, farmers for that matter, showcase their products there. And in all of this, right, of course, you talk about the impact it would have on the economy. We are import dependent. We need import substitution. You know, all of those conversations are important. But like, for the farmers as well, the visibility is also important, right? So this answers that question as well. So we'll be supporting them again. They say if it's good, you do it twice. And for the first time since I recall, like, we are doing a back-to-back event, not happening like the day after, but like after a limited time, then you know we're out. So it's great if you are a farmer, if you are into agribusiness processing, if you are into, if you're in the value chain, the agri sector value chain, come. Right? Because I've seen like CSIR Food Research Institute, they have stands there, they talk about what they do, you know.
They actually always come to This Is Ghana as well. So
yeah, because they do a lot in the space that goes under the carpet. So it's our responsibility
and we have
as media.
amazing sponsors on board already.
Yeah.
Like You want to mention?
Yes, so I have IDH, there's also the horticulture business platform, there's Legacy Crop as well, and I think I saw the DBG Development Bank Ghana and Jezal. I mean, they do amazing in the space. So guess
I did a voiceover for Gersel a while back.
Oh, you are cashing out to it. You have to throw me somewhere.
God has given.
God has been good to you.
God has given us a talent.
So. I can see clearly.
Yeah. So if you're watching me, I do voiceovers.
You cash out there. You abandon brother man. You don't try.
You don't get me started on you. I beg you. Don't let me get started on you, Mr. Jude Duncan. So, AgriFair 2025. We hope to see that. I won't get started.
No, get started.
I should get started.
Yeah, we'll see who survive this. You go to judiciary. I've never seen anybody do galamsey in the judiciary before. Like, how like, think about it. Government is arresting galamseyers and they are prosecuting them in court. Then you go and do galamsey in the court. You therefore brutal. Like it's not even close. Should I go again?
Jude Duncan.
On that note, let's all come for the AgriFair,
they sent
the
your
biggest
fee via
exhibition and sale for fresh farm produce happening at the Ifua Sutherland Children's Park, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. each day. 0558 973 973. Guys, call and let's come, Charlie. Come and buy food. Charlie, come and buy.
They sent Jude's fee, his galamsey money via what do you call it? Yango delivery. I swear. Some brown envelope, chow. You should give me 10 cedis. Also that. How did I contribute to the work that he did for whoever? They'll come in a private jet. We are all here.
Well, this is here. The pastor has that the money was her brother's.
Yes. In Sawa. So this one is in Sawa.
It was my grandmother's sister's nephew. In Sawa. Yeah. My grandfather's sister's nephew's daughter. His brother's wife. Yeah.
By the time we finish tracing all of that, then the thing will be dead. But yes, we're inviting you to the AgriFair, the November edition, 28th to 30th November at the Ifua Sutherland Park, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. each day. Absolutely free entry. Come and vibe with us. Stock up for December and the months to follow. Let's see if we can help the food gluts in our country.
It reminds me of Nilate. I remember one time when we
Which Nilate?
David Nilate. Business desk. Like when we were very new in this company, one time he went for, permission to attend a funeral. I was like, okay, I'm not going to be at work. He's going to kill me for saying this story on air. I don't care. He's like, he's going for a funeral, right? And they were like, whose funeral are you going for? It's like, oh, he's going for an important family member's funeral. It's like, okay, no problem. Then he shows us the poster. So we see the surname and we see that it's indeed a family member. Okay, but which kind of family member? Like, is it like an aunt? Is it your grandma? It's like, oh, it's his grandmother's sister's daughter.
But that's his auntie. Or?
Yes, so his grandmother, his grandmother's sister's daughter, husband, wife. It's like some chakat. I'm like, Charlie, Nilati. No, so we trace the thing. So, okay, your grandmother's sister's daughter's husband, sister. So like, yeah, but his name was on the obituary.
Yeah, so he has to represent.
it was unbelievable.
Do you work at City?
Well, but it gave me an insight into how, and of course he's gone. It gave me an insight to how very communal and like very familiar, some of our cultures are. So it's like a family, no matter what. Like once you're inside a thing, you're part.
Yeah.
Charlie, he goes so into my. He wear the clothes.
Yeah. I was being scolded recently by my grandmother that I've not been attending family events.
Yeah, it's very important. It's very, very important.
The way she scolded me.
Yeah, she for do.
But the thing is happening in Kumasi most of the time. And me and you are here Saturday morning saying good morning and welcome to Breakfast Daily
But
Weekend.
after you can go. So it's not
you buy me plane tickets. Because I'll be back here on Sunday morning saying good morning and welcome to Sunday Breakfast.
By the
or
grace
you say
of
where
God.
there's a will, there's
Thank
a will.
you.
But do you see
By
the
the grace
prices of tickets to Kumasi?
It's absurd. Maybe one of these days you just can sit on the show and
grant about it.
I'm sure something
Because
happened
sometimes
after.
you just want to dash quickly, probably, go for a funeral, do something and come back. But
Others have said it
1,000
points
cedis,
to the
1,005.
need. Yeah, others have said it points to the need for like a review of our transport modal system and also maybe revamping our
there's a
rails.
working railway line.
Will you take a rail to Kumasi, for
I
example?
swear,
You would
I'd
have.
probably even go live there.
And come to work
and
here.
come to work
I mean,
in the
people do
morning.
that.
People do that. People do that a lot. When in the UK, you can live in Slough and work in London. It's just a train ride away.
My friend I met earlier this week was telling me about working in Croydon while living somewhere in London, North London.
See, it's
and
possible.
It's quite a distance, but it's possible
It's
through a train.
possible.
So it is doable. But Ghana, somebody go park car. Charlie.
On the real line.
Like they've done the thing fresh. And it's not like some t-shirts and some jeans. Agbada, smoke, just clothes that can derail a train.
Honey, a flat. Any other white rocks ago and see any
Agbada. And the Agbada is like 3 pieces or 4 pieces. Then somebody has got to park car. It's like they want the thing to feel.
I love Ghana.
But again, it shows our lack of adaptation, right? And also because we've not been deliberate about, pushing the education on how to manage these. Others have said, we should have a policy to ban staying so close to a railway.
But now the amount of as in they will have pay a lot of compensation. If you go to Kumasi and you see where the rail line passes,
are they like actual houses or
actual like
or slums?
No. Actual
proper houses.
Proper houses.
I mean, come think about it. Imagine if the rail was really developed, right? It can be like such a cool experience to live by a railway. It's nice.
Live by.
It can be noisy sometimes.
It is noisy.
But it's cantonment. You know how many times they play?
I know,
I've
right?
heard someone in cantonments complaining before.
my uncle came to Ghana and he's like, na Ghana they be here backwards. It's for Tebe airport. Meanwhile, omuko no only be an Tebe airport because it's too loud.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway.
Yeah. Interesting. Anyway,
Interesting.
So guys,
right. What else is happening? Swesco annual all-year groups dinner dance, and it's happening today at the Channel 1 Garden.
Charlie,
and
right now, we are all Swesconians. Charlie, we are all Swesconians.
We will come. Giddy.
No, Global Swesco President.
Yeah.
I have today announced my association by
what? By work.
Yeah, by affiliation. Yeah, Charlie. No. They're on a must. We are all Swesconians today.
Yeah, man.
And after.
Yeah, so it's starting at 5 p.m. So if you've paid your 500 Ghana cedis.
500 cedis, no some way.
Oh, but 500 cedis is not much.
They should give us honorary entry. They will all join the family. Oh, Charlie, Swesco.
Oh, you can come and help.
Semper cum optimus.
You can come and help. You can do social media and
for them,
enjoy.
You're allowed in it. Calm down. It's not work. It's food out to go eat. It's not work.
It's not work you want to come and work.
No. But I listened to their global vice president on radio with Caleb on Friday. And to be fair, maybe it's Samens, maybe it's not, maybe it's just the team doing very well. But 3 years ago, I barely heard anything Swesco. right?
Yeah.
You know, let alone the old students.
Yeah.
But now it's like our faces. Maybe I work here and Siemens is also actively involved in what they do. But clearly you can tell that there's a lot has changed since then. You know, and you give credit, you know, to, I think, remarkable leadership at the school, the old students front doing. I remember my first coming to know about them. I think it was Bernard Apioko and Siemens had gone to the school to give a talk, right? And Bernard was engaging the students. He took a couple of pictures. He sent to me to share with the social media team to put out there. And I'm like, oh, hang in there a minute. The school looked really cool, like the photos from the assembly hall and all of that. And years down the line, to see that, like, they've taken it a notch higher. So it's either they're organizing a lecture at one point or they are doing, like, some cleanup, like, there's always an activity, you know, happening there. And you want to give them credit for sustaining the momentum, you know. So if you are watching and you're a SWESCO old student, please, and please, you know what to do. You know, just book a seat. It's happening today, 5 p.m., Channel 1 TV Gardens, Tesano, Accra. And you can contact your year group president to reserve your seat. SWESCO, Semper Optimus. Do you know what it means?
Oh, I did a jingle once for them, and I remember the English version.
Always with the best.
Always with the best.
So Semper is always.
Always.
So Semper is always, right? Cum is with. Optimus is best. So Optimus is like optimal, that kind of thing. So, you know, like the U.S. Army says, Semper Fidelis. You know, so always.
Okay.
So today we are always going to be with the best. Oh, Charlie, I'm too happy.
You're too happy about this dinner. And you're not even an old student.
Yeah, but they go chop. You know, can't think of SWESCO and cracker. It's both yellow.
Hey.
Yeah. Maybe I didn't do too much. I for calm down.
Hey.
Yeah.
When was a cracker yellow?
Oh, our school crest is yellow.
Ah.
Yeah. And we also
Behave
have.
yourself.
Oh yeah. Ah, Charlie, come think about it. Even at cracker, we have a sun in our logo. Oh, Charlie, we are together. No, we are together. So you are going SWESCO Academy. In fact, hey, if you are a cracker, old boy, come. You can mention my name. Sit down. Let's do that too. We will support our brothers and sisters.
My friend, behave yourself.
No, I know. Our school colors is actually yellow.
Okay, fine. But you're not SWESCO.
And we have a sun. We have a sun in the school logo. And
so
they also have a sun. So we are together. We are always with the best. Oh, Charlie.
I beg you, it's okay. I don't even know what to tell you anymore.
No. It's important, Charlie. Guys, they should come.
Yeah, come and have fun. It'll be fun.
You know, and if you're a big man in SWESCO,
5 p.m.
You're a big man. The school has helped you, you know, propelled, pay for somebody. Like, find some, pay for them.
Some 4 or 5 people and pay for them.
That's how you build interest in mobilizing a very strong old student front.
Yeah, strong alumni.
Yeah. Anyway, I know.
All right, we have Ethno Ghana 2025, and it's a vibrant celebration of Ghanaian heritage through music, dance, arts, crafts, and traditional performances. And the event offers an immersive journey into the diverse cultures that make Ghana very, 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 very unique. So whether you're a cultural enthusiast, an artist, or a curious traveler, Ethno Ghana provides a perfect platform to explore and connect with Ghana's heritage. So it's a week filled with colorful displays, authentic cuisine, engaging workshops, and unforgettable memories. So this is it. Ethno Ghana Camp 2025, 1st to 7th November starts now. It says register now, but I don't know whether there's a number or something. But anyway, you can just probably Google Ethno Ghana Camp, and I'm sure how to register will pop up, and you can do that. We have Ghana Play Festival, the 2nd edition, and it's happening at the Athletic Oval at the University of Ghana today, and it's a day full of fun, learning, and unforgettable memories for the whole family. Ooh, go and tire out your little ones.
Are they like trying to...
At the Ghana Play Festival.
What's
So there are traditional games like Ampe or Wari, to DIY, you learn how to DIY crafts, survival skills, robotics, clay work, painting, hopscotch. should I say, so many things that you can do. I'm sure definitely you did not play hopscotch.
Me, I play Owari, I play the other one that do Alikoto.
Which one is Alikoto? The one that will spin something?
Yeah. Alikoto.
I didn't play that one.
I play Countess Ball. You know Countess Ball?
Is it the one that you try and flip the counter for someone?
Oh, that one is like, so there was that, and there was also like football. I play rubber. Do you know rubber?
They'll throw rubber in some way.
You put it in your palm.
Yeah.
Throw it.
That thing, I never understood it. What was the point of that game?
It was just testing your accuracy.
Way.
I know, right? To be fair, some of our games lack basis, but no, it was fun. It was fun. You know, it brought like boys together in the hood. You know.
Yeah.
You know, so it was cool.
We used to have like, and then there was some, games that they play 2, 4, 6, 1, 1. That was actually mental as well as making sure that you stay in coordination.
Yeah.
1, 2,
and
3, 4.
there was Zanzama.
Which one is Zanzama?
No, Zanzama. I can't say it on air. I can't say Zanzama.
Why?
Like, come think about what was even making us play those games back in the day?
Charlie, you're being a child.
Or Chimpe. Is it Chimpe?
I don't understand that game. Well, I never played it, but I would see people play and how devastated someone would feel when someone comes to shout Chimpe. You have no option but to Chimpe.
Because of Chimpe in a cracker, boys were going to the Tojo to go and eat. I'm like, this is madness.
The toilet?
Yeah.
That's what you call your toilet? Yeah. Go and eat there. Ew.
So, like, to be fair, the Tojo is like, there was like the sink area before the actual Tojo.
Okay.
So they just stay in the frontal there like that.
And eat
Because
of Chimpe.
No, because the thing is that, like, you see, there was Hala Week. So Hala Week is like when everybody's broke.
Okay.
So you can't afford to share. But the thing is that when there's Hala Week and they bring somebody home and you catch the person Chimpe, oh, Charlie, you're sorted.
So is the Chimpe within an agreement?
Yeah.
Or it's just a school tradition?
So it's not a school tradition. It's like boys come together in the dormitory and say, okay, Charlie, we dey play Chimpe.
Why?
So you go and fix your thing, Chimpe.
Why?
And there was always the boys who don't bring anything in their chop box, who are always wanting to play Chimpe with somebody. Because they know you will never catch them.
Because only me.
Or Zanzama.
Oh my goodness.
That's how we just come in. Like, it was unbelievable. But for some reason, we thought it was fun. Maybe it's cultural, I don't know.
I mean, I never played that game.
No. I mean, you were doing Ishayasu.
Oh, no. It's not Ishayasu.
You were even you're in Uganda, right?
I was a Martyrs of Uganda.
Yeah.
Primary and JHS. And yeah.
No, that place, they don't do those things.
Oh, we play games. They do those things. I just told you.
You do Zanzama.
I don't know what Zanzama is. Maybe we had a different name for it.
So you don't play the games.
No, maybe we had a different name for it.
If you sit down.
Plus, there were some games you not find me there, so they probably played
some of them was like,
but I didn't know
young
what
people are adrenaline. So with Zanzama, if you sit down and you don't say Zanzama, a person can just kind of knock your head like, Charlie, like it doesn't even make sense.
A game.
Yeah, but it was fun. So it makes you aware. It makes you
self-aware.
Situational awareness.
You need to, like, the minute you sit down, you need to say it.
Yeah, you look around and say Zanzama. You have to say it.
So what if somebody is coming from somewhere and he hasn't heard that you say it?
So you wait till you see him. When he's coming, you say it. No, it makes you, it makes you focus. Like
that game doesn't make sense.
Oh, to be fair, in hindsight, I think it does. It gives you like an ability to scan. Like you're focused. That kind of thing. Yeah.
Focus on making sure someone doesn't hit you.
Yeah. And situational awareness.
This one.
It's important.
It's a game.
But to be fair, like, I don't think we should continue with these things. Honestly, because they make no sense at all. Anyway, but it made our childhood fun. That's what it is. It made our childhood fun.
Yeah. Lots and lots of games.
I don't even think like the kids these days can be bothered about anything of that. Like they're holding PS5s and things, tablets, Anyway.
Charlie, they're always on their phones or on their tablets. You literally have to take it away from them. But there's some parents who actually, do the job of not giving tablets and phones to their kids at a very early age, it becomes addictive and very hard to take away from them. My sister-in-law, I think my niece and nephew got phones when they were like 11 or 12, and so they prefer books or having a conversation. Like, I can text my niece.
I'm in trouble, Papa. Conversation.
Hey, they can hold a conversation, oh.
What are they talking about?
Everything and anything. And asking you, of course. But if you're not curious, how will you learn?
You should go and find
one.
my first copy book and sit there and write. They can
ask you so many, like, questions you wouldn't assume.
You know, and the young boys, for example, right? Again, my nephews too as well. Like, their football knowledge is impeccable.
Yeah.
I don't even think I knew that much football at that age. So, like, I'm talking about 11-year-olds, 6-year-olds, you know. In fact, like 5-year-old will tell you this keeper is no good. This is no good. His save rate. I'm like, save rate. Like, XG at your age. But yeah, because they watch a lot of YouTube.
Right.
And these things are online, so people see them and talk about them. So it's interesting.
Interesting stuff happening. Pick and choose which you want to go to. We will see you at Swear School, right, Jude?
Yeah, I'm associate to Giddy. See, I'm an honorary member.
Honorary member.
Yeah, self-acclaimed.
All right, sure.
Yeah, but so.
All right, pick and choose which one you want to go to. We'll be right back after this. Don't go away.
November, something amazing is coming to Accra. Are you a farmer with fresh produce? Are you into fish farming, poultry or livestock? Then get ready for the November edition of the AgriFair 2025. Yes, AgriFair 2025. It's happening on Friday the 28th to Sunday the 30th of November. It's happening at the A4 Southern Children's Park, and it's 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. each day. It's the ultimate weekend marketplace, from fruits and vegetables to poultry, livestock and fish to agri-inputs and processing machinery, all at unbeatable farm gate prices. Whether you're selling or buying, this is your chance to connect, trade and grow. Enjoy the freshest farm produce, sizzling kebabs, and a vibrant marketplace atmosphere all in one space. Register now and secure your spot. Call 0558-973-973 for more information. AgriFair 2025, where culture meets innovation. The AgriFair 2025 is powered by Channel 1 TV and 97.3 City FM and is proudly sponsored by Horticulture Business Platform, Development Bank Ghana, Legacy Crop Improvement Center, and Gersel.
In a nation full of questions, where truth often hides behind noise, one show dares to ask what truly matters face to face. With fearless clarity and a quest for accountability, host Umaru Sanda Amadou sits down with the movers and shakers of politics, governance, society, and business, confronting the issues that define our national conversation.
The party itself has said that whenever you are in opposition, you should choose flag bearers early.
So what you are trying to tell me is that you want somebody who is going out to come and select a leader for you. So the next person will come and say, but I didn't select him.
Direct victim of attack, violent attack.
Where and when?
The first one happened in Parliament. I was pregnant.
Now, for me, it was legitimized by a radio or TV station giving her a position to work.
So for you, take issue with GH1 and what and giving her the platform.
That is where the minority is. We are on them. We've asked questions.
President Mahama will be a mean president if he prioritizes only his children and DCP. He needs to demonstrate a Ghanaian government.
Every Tuesday at 9 p.m., join Umaru Sanda Amadou on Face to Face as he digs deeper, challenges power, and reveals the stories shaping Ghana's future. Only on Channel 1 TV.
In a world filled with challenges, we all need guidance, hope, and a lifeline to anchor us.
This is Lifeline, and I'm your host, Fred Crunchy Mensa.
From social issues, relationship challenges, and family matters, Lifeline is here to inspire, uplift, and guide you on your journey.
Where we give you support, where we hold your hand through the valley and through the thick and thins of life.
Join Bishop Fred Crunchy Mensa.
I welcome you especially to Lifeline.
Every Tuesday and Thursday at 10 p.m. right here on Channel 1 TV. Let's walk this path together, strengthen our faith, our families, and our lives. Lifeline, because every soul deserves a guiding light. Tune in to Lifeline on Channel 1 TV and let's grow together. It's time to promote volunteerism, active citizenship, and patriotism in Ghanaian society,
where we shine the spotlight on the unsung heroes among us.
Today, we're not just launching a program, we're igniting a revolution of skills, dreams, and hope.
On Volunteers TV, we highlight and celebrate people and groups that are great examples to us all.
Every single region in Ghana, we're doing something.
Good.
So no one's being left behind.
Over 800 kids that come to school, so having an extra classroom, extra resources will be really, really beneficial.
If you're a volunteer, you are actually serving because you are giving up your time and resources for nothing in return.
Volunteers TV, Sunday at 6:30 p.m. only on Channel 1 TV.
You're welcome back to Breakfast Daily Weekend right here on Channel 1 TV with me, Inusafo, and Jude Duncan. Quickly, before we go to our next segment, there are some messages here. Good morning, Jude and Inu. Zanzama is the best game in schools. I don't understand why that is one of your best game in schools, honestly. And there's some birthday messages. Aware of what?
Like
that are coming to beat
yeah,
you.
you're like, so it teaches a very important life lesson. That you have to be on the lookout for your adversary.
Wahashe.
Yeah, it's important to succeed in life. Games. You should think ahead. For real. So
of
yeah.
All the games. Of all the games.
I think it's not now, not anymore. But at the time, it had its own usefulness.
Ayo. All right, there's a birthday message here. Let me quickly read it. Today we celebrate Francisca Emilio, a remarkable young woman whose strength and warmth continue to inspire everyone around her. Francisca, we wish you the very best of the years ahead. May they be filled with divine blessings, laughter, and every good thing life has to offer. May your path shine brighter with each sunrise, and may joy never be a stranger to your heart. Happy birthday once again, Francisca Emilio. Here's to more life, more love, and more beautiful moments from your friends. Have an amazing
What was the name?
birthday.
Patricia Emilio. Francisca Emilio.
Yes.
No, it sounds like some
It sounds like what?
Something.
Yo, I hear you. It'll be something too. Right. Joining us in studio for our home improvement segment is a stranger who we haven't seen in a while. Samira Dudesa Raji. She's a real estate consultant and certified marketing strategist. The way Jude is laughing for me.
I thought you introduced her by saying lost but found.
Lost but found.
She abandoned us, but she's back.
But she's back.
Always a pleasure today.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm doing amazing. It's been a roller coaster, but I'm back.
Today we're talking integrating technology in our spaces, right? How do we do that? I mean, I know recently, technology is everything. So where do we even start to think about technology from?
Right from construction. As you grow, as you get busy, there are lots of things you can really not do by yourself. So then if you opt for options that technologies could do, the better for you. So when you're starting to build, or you're looking to buy a house, or you're looking to rent a house, you need to look out for things that could allow you to infuse technology into your spaces, to give you that convenience that you need, to help you optimize energy, to give you a hands-free way of living, to ensure that you are safe in your house, because then you need to infuse things that could protect you through security measures. So this includes from your gate to your door to inside, in terms of being able to lock in, lock out when you're in there. Also, if you're looking at internally setting your mood right or putting in a living space that really works for you, you're supposed to probably put in certain things like your curtains that should be easily automated, that you don't necessarily have to just get up, go, pull, come back and sit. Some of those things make life very easy.
Yeah, I think my shock was seeing like smart fridges and smart, stoves or gas cookers. How do you call it? Like stoves sounds.
Burners.
Yeah, it sounds pretty small. That's what I mean. Burners. Highly automated. But my point is like, what's the added benefit, right, to having like an automated fridge, for example? I can get it for like your locks, even though I have like my hesitations. But what's the added benefit? People feel like this is a purely aesthetics over functionality argument, right? This particular topic we're having. So just maybe walk us through the added benefits for some appliances like fridges, curtains. Like why should my curtains be automated? Like, think about it.
Jude, I totally disagree if we are only going to look at it from the aesthetics perspective. It's very functional in a sense that it makes life quite easy. In a sense that you would have a fridge that has extra features apart from cooling the water or the drink. It could easily dispense the water. So then you do not waste a bottle of water. You can just take as much as you can drink just for the moment, and then that's it.
So it's cost saving.
Absolutely. You could also regulate it in different temperatures to enable you keep certain things. You may probably be putting only food in your fridge. Other people may be putting other things such as cheese, such as medicine, such as a lot of things that relate to their lifestyle, and being able to automate this fridge to give that, it makes it easier. Now, you also talked about curtains. Why really would you want to automate your curtains when you can just pull it in and pull it out? So putting your space together, we talked about home improvement. Sometimes just keeping that tiny curtains alone may not be enough. You may probably need it a little bit more thicker. Pulling a very thick curtains, you should let me know if you've done that before. It's quite difficult as compared to...
Oh my God. As compared to a paying electricity bills?
No, these things don't cost you extra.
Yeah, but still an add-on.
Yes, to improve your space.
Charlie.
Dude, it makes life quite very convenient.
I get where you're coming from. I think the most, and correct me if I'm wrong, but the most functional of all of these added on technological advancement, I'll say, is an indoor camera.
Yes,
right,
security.
or even outdoor for security purposes, right? And there are some of them that I hear you can actually even regulate from your phone, even like your work, and all of that. So you agree with me that that's the most important of all of these?
No. Yes, it's one of the important things, because security, of course, you can live in a space that you definitely be afraid. When you're at work, you should be able to check your home, especially if you have kids. You may want to see what your kids are doing, what the nanny is doing with the kids. Maybe you didn't turn off something in the house. You may want to check from your phone. That is also okay. But then a lot of other things make life easy. Let's go to a dishwasher. You may think it's something that is quite, it's luxury, but it solves a lot of problems.
But it solves a problem, it's luxury.
Luxury is allowed.
I thought you were going to tell me luxury is relative, but that's fine. You didn't say that, so it's cool.
It's allowed. If you can be able to afford it, why not? And sometimes some of these things are really not expensive. You just have to plan for it and choose one that works for you. So then it becomes overly rated as luxury because you are probably choosing one that is beyond and above your budget. But then when you speak to consultants or home improvement specialists and they come to check your house, they'll be able to combine a lot of other things that works for your lifestyle. You may not need a dishwasher because probably you live alone, you just need a plate and a cup. Maybe Eno lives with the whole family. She's here morning till evening. She may not necessarily have the time to probably sit and wash all the dishes.
I actually hate washing dishes.
Exactly. So then she would rather choose a dishwasher over maybe a washing machine because probably she would go to the laundry instead of washing in there.
I'll probably walk back and say washing machine is number one and a security camera number two. But again, you know, it appears, and I know maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. It appears a very kind of particular group of people conversation, right? So are there other ways to like meet the class, you know, list, right? So for example, I'm a middle class, lower middle class, I'm watching. What are some of these things I can adapt into my homes to improve the general quality?
Taking your words, you initially said security was number one. And then when you were speaking, you said washing machine was number
Top
one.
two, between the two of them.
Good. That's the same way there are other appliances that makes life very easy for everybody. So for a middle class person, washing machine may be one of the big things they may need. But there are different kind of washing machines.
True.
There are ones that only wash. There are ones that wash and dry. There are ones that wash, dry, and apply steam. There are ones that wash, dry, apply steam, and even somewhat iron, but not entirely. So then these are different options. You choose what works for you. So then as a middle class person, if you are looking to integrate technology into your space, first of all, you need to identify what your lifestyle is like. Be able to choose out of the lot what works. Are you looking at security? Are you looking at lifestyle? Are you looking at convenience? Are you looking at saving a bit more on energy? Are you looking at medium of entering your home because of your lifestyle in terms of work? There are people who just drive into spaces and they cannot necessarily get out of their car, open the gates, get inside. They would rather prefer a seamless entry into their house. So you choose and pick what works for you. And you do it a step at a time. You don't have to automate your entire house right from the beginning.
I have a friend, colleague actually, you know, mates, who moved into his apartment, and the most important thing for him was, you know, automating his gate because he closes from work late. He's a doctor. He goes and he's like, the fear of having to get down from his car
and
open the gate, and so it's on a case by case.
Yes.
basis.
Someone will ask that, you know, that option of, you know, automating your gate, and then why can't I save that money and pay a security man?
Because you're actually helping the economy.
Yeah.
You're giving somebody a job.
I could agree to that. But then what if the person is also a music enthusiast? The person goes home and wants to start playing music in the house and does not have the energy to go fixing and plug in and all of that.
I mean, there's a fear of also efficiency, right?
So then you choose, you pick and choose. So if you feel like, okay, you'd rather want to give back to the society by employing somebody to open that for you, what of the other convenience you are choosing? You don't have to automate the entire house.
Interesting. What would you say is the biggest downside to, you know, adopting these technological? If we're in Nigeria, I would have said NEPA. But thank God we are not Nigerians.
Yeah, we have lights.
Yeah, that's a song by One Love, the Kubala Mensa. Anyway, it says, thank God we are not Nigerians. You know, what would you say is the biggest obstacle or roadblock to maximizing comfort with these advances?
Internet.
Charlie.
Internet.
Charlie, let me use
internet in Ghana.
Let me use a thought to go. I know you cry. You're like, oh, Charlie.
Technology can fail depending on how it's installed as well.
Yeah.
So it could work in the beginning, but of course, if you don't maintain it as well too, it could also leave you at where you best need it.
Yeah.
I saw a video on the internet where a gentleman had everything technology, but didn't have it when his face was wet. So he walked through water, got to his gate, and then the camera couldn't recognize him. He couldn't enter into his house. So then it depends on how it could really be installed to fit a certain need. Sometimes it can fail. definitely most of the time. But then the essence of it is to just help you have a very seamless process in your daily lives.
You know, you're right. You know, and I'm thinking through this deeply, and I'm realizing. So, for example, Eno and I were discussing the whole brutality that happened in Burma camp in the pharmacy.
Yeah.
And you can imagine it would have been a completely different story had there not been cameras, right? So sometimes we think, oh, it's expensive.
It's expensive. Yes.
But at what cost? Is it at your personal security or your personal comfort? So you wait, right?
Yes.
But it gets pretty expensive, and you attest to that.
Yes, but some of the things, like you said, should be a norm or a practice in certain businesses we have, like the pharmacy. If it didn't have that camera, I'm sure the case would have been different. The story would have been different. Everybody would have defended themselves differently. But that technology infusion there, that camera there showed everything. And it's actually used the 360 camera option where you could actually see what was happening inside. You could see what was happening outside. You could see him entering and
I think
going
even
out.
audio, right?
Yeah, and they also have
I've not really paid attention, but I hear people say
so you could only have a camera, and somebody else will have a camera that also takes recording. Meaning that's the second step the person has taken. So it's based on needs, based on where you are putting. Is it in the house? Is it in the office? Is it outdoor? You can infuse whatever you want, but then it needs to serve a purpose. It shouldn't only be for the luxury or the aesthetics of it.
The functionality is important.
Absolutely.
But isn't it too much? You know, some people be lying there, Alexa, play something. Alexa,
yeah, is it not making us lazy?
Is it not making us lazy?
I don't think that, because then there are other.
Of course you would think that.
It's convenience. You gym, you're a gym girl, and you do it effortlessly.
Yeah.
So telling Alexa to turn on your best music for you does not change anything with you. Maybe Jude does not like to go to the gym. Maybe that's where he's probably supposed to move around in the house and then do a few things. So you may not choose or infuse an Alexa in your house. You may probably do something else that will meet your lifestyle.
The boys are using Alexa for things, so it's not even funny anymore. But yeah, wow. So interesting. But how expensive is it to put all of this together?
There is really something for everyone.
I was waiting for that tagline. I was waiting for that tagline.
There is really something for everyone. It starts from every CD to every million, in a sense that it's based on what function is supposed to perform for you in your house. So I will not go out and then go take everything technology in my house. No. I may probably choose basic things like maybe a washing machine, a dishwasher, music, security, curtains, because then I may probably want a thicker curtains that could probably fold out by itself and still keep it looking nice to blend the space nicely. If I probably use the one I would move myself, you may think it's luxury, but then I don't get the home improvement I'm looking to infuse in my space, because then I would want my curtains angled or arched in a certain way. I would want my space to blend the color in terms of what the curtain is doing for me. So I'll pick and choose certain things. So I'll not go all out and then break the bank to have things that I really don't need.
For a household with like a baby or a child, what would be like some of your non-negotiable in terms of, you know,
camera?
Really?
Yes, camera. Because when you're out of the space, you could be in the kitchen and the baby or the child could be in the living room. Some people have this bits and pieces of cameras everywhere to tell what is happening in the house. That's one. Two, lights. Very good lighting system, because then certain homes are not built facing light into the house. So then you have some dark places where you would have your kids going there that you cannot necessarily clearly tell what is happening there. So if you in lights, that could work. And even with the light, you could set the mood in terms of different colors, in terms of what you want to do at every point in time. What else for a child? I think camera is the topmost. Yes.
I think they have like all of these tracking devices and stuff, right? Like you put like on the baby's leg or hand.
Oh, on their shoes.
Where is the baby like going in the house for you not to find the child?
I mean, yeah.
Wow.
In the house. Oh, I love it. I love it.
I think there's so much to talk about with this, right? Maybe the next time we continue this conversation, you should like take it one-on-one and tell us how they all function.
Security,
you know?
start from
but I've learned something new today. You know, I have a washing machine. I barely use anyway. You know, that's the thing. You know, I thought I needed it so much until
you got it.
Yeah, and now I'm sending my clothes to the laundry all the time.
Because your washing machine you have does not have the feature that
It's
meets your
a
need.
12 kg one actually. It's
But what functions does it have?
spinner and dryer. You know, I
Which
think
is
they're
a
the same thing.
basic.
So it washes and it dries it.
Okay.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
there are washing machines that apply heat.
Oh, really?
Yes. So with that, your pressing of your shirt
It's
after
minimal.
that
It's
is very minimal.
I need one that you can just throw your
Do
shirt inside.
everything.
You know, oh God, that would have been like the greatest invention after Google Maps and Twitter. I'm not even joking. You know, a device that will properly, I think there should be some, right?
To iron?
Yeah.
And there are technologies that do that.
No,
so
like, I don't want to use steam and I'm moving.
So there's a process. There's a process of washing, steaming, and then you take the clothes out and then put it over that. And then it would iron, bring
Really?
out, and fold it.
Please go and look for some for me. It can do kaftan,
Jude has commissioned.
do agbada, do everything.
But definitely it will need you to be able to
No,
instruct it.
He
to
just
do what it
wants
has
a
to do.
one thing
I want
does
to
all
drop it
thing,
on it
right? And then no way you are doing flipping.
My mom's cover and slate. Oh God! Like I want to just put it on it and I'm sorted. So I don't know. Maybe the big
We'll
tech
find
of
the
this world.
technology
Yeah,
for you.
you know, to
But
come
I
up with
want to
something.
know from the two of you, what is the best technology you've infused in your house that works best for you?
That's a good question.
Don't tell me washing machine.
I was about to say that, honestly. Washing machine, dishwasher, because I hate washing dishes with a passion.
Yeah, I'm on you. Charlie, you bought this was Charlie. No, I don't, Charlie. It don't happen to Sponge and Omo and
Have you met me?
yeah.
Have
a
you
lot.
had lunch with me?
Wow.
When you see me after lunch sitting there, it's just me thinking how to get up and go and wash my plate. So,
Anyway, guys.
Samira,
same
thank
too.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure, as always, having you join us. And we hope to be seeing you more often.
Yes.
Don't ghost us again.
Not at all. I'll be at the Agri Fair.
Oh,
and
nice,
definitely
nice,
represent.
nice. All right, viewers. So you heard, infuse as much as you can. Pick and choose which one or which option works best for you. We'll be right back after this. Don't go away.
Habibi, my people, welcome to Dubai. My name is Sheikh Alkal bin Maktoum. Okay, so I am Caleb, right? Caleb Kuda is my name, and this is Beyond Borders on Channel 1 Television. We are in Dubai. So join me. Let us explore the allure, the beauty, and the reality of life and living it in Dubai through the eyes and the experiences of our compatriots.
Imagine 6 people, 10 people sharing a common room together.
Tifia na metimacho chinampe. Na ko complain there in the sense no why you are share one rooms na dey oma it doesn't smell pleasant. Wo hunting na complaints na bebre nti dey fear no tum.
Dubai is one of the most organized, highly resourced, and well-endowed countries you would find.
You've been here for 7 months.
Yes.
Without a job.
Yeah.
How is it like?
So hard.
Tell me about it.
Struggling, renting and feeding is so hard.
Every frame per second of their lives in Dubai tells a story, and we've got it all captured right here on Beyond Borders, only on Channel 1 Television. So don't get told, don't miss out. Catch these compelling stories of Ghanaians in Dubai only on Beyond Borders on Channel 1 TV this and every Wednesday at 7 p.m. I catch you.
Beyond Borders is sponsored by Copen Hospitality. This November, something amazing is coming to Accra. Are Are you a farmer with fresh produce? Are you into fish farming, poultry or livestock? Then get ready for the November edition of the AgriFair 2025. Yes, AgriFair 2025. It's happening on Friday the 28th to Sunday the 30th of November. It's happening at the Ifo Children's Park, and it's 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. each day. It's the ultimate weekend marketplace. From fruits and vegetables to poultry, livestock and fish to agri-inputs and processing machinery, all at unbeatable farm gate prices. Whether you're selling or buying, this is your chance to connect, trade and grow. Enjoy the freshest farm produce, sizzling kebabs, and a vibrant marketplace atmosphere all in one space. Register now and secure your spot. Call 0558-973-973 for more information. AgriFair 2025, where culture meets innovation. AgriFair 2025 is powered by Channel 1 TV and 97.3 City FM and is proudly sponsored by Horticulture Business Platform, Development Bank Ghana, Legacy Crop Improvement Center, and Gersel.
Welcome back. This is Breakfast Daily Weekend right here on Channel 1 TV. Just gone by Samira Raji Dede, who is a real estate consultant helping us through our conversation on adapting technological advancements into your home. It's now time for sports, and joining us in studio, Elmint.
Yo, Mr. Duncan.
Keep the accolades today. We'll do another time. The issues be hot.
Oh yeah.
Because how can you play football for a whole tournament, win bronze, and you get $9,000? Even now, the minister has done you like a favor because some draws and things they was like, you know what, and
yeah.
They get $9,000, and somebody who play one qualifier, beat Comoros or Niger, and get $10,000. It's absurd.
But
there are reasons for it, right?
Oh yeah, because at the end of the day, the women's football, the women's game,
Don't tell
it started
me
coming.
doesn't garner up that much attention.
It started coming together not too long ago, and so it's a gradual process. So it's very difficult or very unrealistic to just start from zero and just zoom in to 100 or 89. No, it has to be a gradual process. Back in the day, these ladies were getting pretty much pennies, and now it's built up, and it's now at an appreciable level where it's $1,500 per win, and so yeah, it's a gradual process.
That's against $10,000.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, because at the end of the day, you look at what the Black Stars bring in, you look at what the Black Queens also bring in. You also have to look at it from a business standpoint. Then you also have to look at it from
to be fair, when the Black
standpoint.
Stars play a game, irrespective of opponent, the stadium is packed.
Exactly. So yeah,
like I
said,
against Egypt.
Yeah.
I don't even think there were 5,000.
No, it wasn't packed. But I think the opponent also played a role because we went over there to Egypt and beat them 3-0. So and we saw how they played. The Egyptians played. They are pretty new to this whole women's football thing. I think because of religion and cultural issues, so they are now picking it up. A few years ago, even women weren't even allowed to play football.
I don't think the opposition had anything to do with it, because in our final World Cup qualifier game, there was pretty much nothing at stake for the Black Stars.
Yes.
We had all but qualified.
Yes.
But the stadium was still packed.
Yeah, because at the end of the day,
it's just interest, right?
Yeah, because it's not pretty much about interest, because I think it's as the Black Stars, they've transcended football. That's the key thing. They've transcended football, and you know that football, people will get drawn to big names or stars. And so, like I said, it's a gradual process. Now we have a situation where Grace Asantua is getting into the psyche of a lot of people. We have a situation where Doris Boydua, Boy Locker, Chantel Boy Locker. They are now getting into the psyche of people. If you ask your average Ghanaian who is like, let's say, 30 years, which female footballers do you know? they'll definitely mention the old school. Adrabayo, Florence Oku, Alberta Saki.
Amapili.
Yeah, those girls. Yeah, Elizabeth Ado. Those girls, because they were the biggest names out there, and it got drilled in their psyche. And at the time, they had gone to the World Cup. They had made it to the World Cup.
Yeah.
At the time where even the Black Stars weren't making it to the World Cup, the Queens were playing at the World Cup in 1999. As far back as 1999, 2003.
Adrabayo was captain, right?
Yeah. Initially it was Alberta Saki, then Adrabayo came and she took over. And so, yeah, like I said, it's a gradual process. And
do you believe in equal pay for them?
Equal pay for them. Do I believe in it? No, I don't believe in it. From a business standpoint, I don't believe in it.
Yeah. Why not?
No, I don't believe in it.
Hey, you're a sexist, sir.
No, I'm not a sexist.
Then
but I don't believe in it.
Why not?
Why shouldn't they not be paid?
Because, like I said, it's all about, you have to look at it from the business standpoint. And that's how I look at it.
The national team doesn't have to be necessarily monetized or commercialized.
Yes, but
right? It's about representing the national.
Yes.
So, for example, we go for all Africa games. Every athlete, if you want gold, irrespective of discipline and gender, you were paid same.
Yeah.
So why can't we do same for football?
We can't do same for football because at the end of the day, it's about the numbers. It's about the numbers game.
Yeah, really.
Look, for instance,
really,
if you are Channel 1 TV and the Black Queens are playing and the Black Stars are playing, which one would Channel 1 bid to get the rights to show?
Both.
Yeah, both. I think
no.
So.
Which one?
Even if we show one more than the other, I think, in all fairness,
which
one cover as much as possible. Cover both. You know, there'll be a journalist at each game.
There'll be yes, exactly. But
so what's the point?
To devote which one would have
time?
Yes, screen time and have the most resources devoted to it.
Yeah, but again,
it's the Black Stars, and so that's how we have to.
No, but see, the Africa
it.
Games again. That's the basis, because it's a sports ministry, not a Black Stars ministry.
Yes.
Irrespective of the discipline, whether, of course, we agree the 100 meter, the athletics had more interest.
Yeah.
But arm wrestlers, they were getting if you want gold as an arm wrestler, you got the same amount of, it was 10,000 or so.
Yeah.
If you want,
I think it was 5K.
Yes, even the footballers got same. You know, 100 meter runners, which was a more attractive discipline at the games, got same. So if we can do it for other sporting disciplines, why can't we do it for football?
Yes, we can do it for football.
Because at the end of the day, it's national pride, not necessarily. It's not the national team is not a business entity. It's not like it's not a profit-making entity.
Yep.
It's emotions, it's pride. So we should be able to pay all of them and say,
that's why I disagree with you, because it goes back to what we're discussing with those whole diaspora players.
Yeah, but I think football is emotive. If you take away emotions from football, what's the point?
Yes, it's emotive, but at the end of the day, we also need to focus on the end goal. What are we playing for? You are playing to win. And so, in that sense, which player gives me the best chance to win? That's what I'll go for. I don't necessarily need to have the player who is so overly committed. If you're committed but you're not quality enough, how does that help my cause? We all know Kevin Prince Boateng wasn't committed to Ghana. But at the end of the day, he was quality.
You should have
he went to the 2010 World Cup and he helped Ghana to get to the quarterfinal.
Interesting.
That was and that's still our biggest and our best achievement. And so that's how I will look at it.
Let's talk about today's games.
Yeah, today's games. Very tasty matchups coming up today. We have Liverpool versus Aston Villa. There is Nottingham Forest taking on Manchester United. There's Chelsea. There's a London derby. There's Chelsea, Tottenham versus Chelsea.
Who is the color?
Oh no, it's not the color. Right now for Chelsea it's red card because right now for the past 6 games they've been getting red cards upon red cards.
I'd rather have a red card and win.
But you are not winning. That's the thing.
I beat Wolves, but I lost only against Sunderland.
That's Carabao Cup.
After that, I beat Ajax 5-1 in the Champions League.
Come on,
man. Bro, what are you talking about?
No, come on, man.
You beat Ajax. What are you talking about?
Come on, man.
I beat Ajax 5-1 in the Champions League. You know what I'm talking about? You know, come see and talk and tell me what's wrong.
My friend.
Chelsea ain't playing football. You know, I'm not take that. I'm a Liverpool fan. I'm not sluts, bro.
Hey, don't bring us into this.
This is not what Eric Ten Hag's Ajax. This is not Johan Cruyff's Ajax.
It doesn't matter. We still won 5-1.
Yeah. Chelsea won 5-1 and they beat Wolves in the Carabao Cup, but they lost to Sunderland.
Game today, right?
Yeah, packed games, but they lost to Sunderland in the English Premier League last week.
Do you know who else lost in the Premier League?
Yeah, Liverpool.
Do you know who lost in the Carabao League?
Carabao Cup. Yes, Liverpool.
You know who has lost 6 of their last 7 games?
Yes, 6 of their last 7 games. That's Liverpool.
And Duncan, you are warned. Don't even ever mention Liverpool.
And they are taking on Aston Villa later today, and so we'll be covering all of that on the Republic of Football. I mean, my branded shirts, and so Republic of Football.
I love your branded shirt.
Yeah, Republic of Football from 2 p.m. Make a date with us on City 97.3 FM, and Ruben Amorim, Manchester United head coach. He's won 3 games in a row for the first time, and he got nominated for the Manager of the Month award in October. And so we are looking forward to see if you'll be able to continue the winning streak. But make a date with us on 69.3 FM from 2 p.m.
Amazing.
Yes, we'll bring you all the analysis and updates. Oh, Mr. Duncan.
Thank you so much. We'll join you on 97.3 City FM for the Republic of Football. That's our show for you. It's been fun doing this with you. We'll see you again same time tomorrow, bright and early, 7 a.m. for Sunday breakfast. Bye.
It's time to promote volunteerism, active citizenship, and patriotism in Ghanaian society,
where we shine the spotlight on the unsung heroes among us.
Today, we're not just launching a program, we're igniting a revolution of skills, dreams, and hope.
On Volunteers TV, we highlight and celebrate people and groups that are great examples to us all.
Every single region in Ghana, we're doing something.
Good.
So no one's being left behind.
Over 800 kids that come to school, so having an extra classroom, extra resources will be really, really beneficial.
If you're a volunteer, you're actually saving because you are giving up your time and resources for nothing in return.
Volunteers TV, Sunday at 6:30 p.m. only on Channel 1 TV.
We made it 1, 2, 3, and now 4. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for a night of rhythm, culture, and pure Ghanaian energy. Inchinchim Band is back! And this time, it's bigger, louder, and more electrifying than ever. It's the Inchinchim Experience, the Avivi edition. Happening live on the 14th of November 2025 at the National Theatre. Showtime 8 o'clock p.m. sharp. Featuring Lucky Mesa, Famiye, Na Ajaman, AEC, Lexi the Comic, Kwame Bringer, and TM Music. It's going to be a night of unforgettable music, laughter, and culture, all on one stage. Tickets going for 150 Ghana cedis. You can dial *920*126*2# to grab your tickets now. For more enquiries or information, call 0503-127-463 or 0541-690-409. This year's concert is mainly powered by Avivi Foods, Ghana's fastest growing food brand, championing local produce and authentic homegrown flavors. Proudly sponsored by Center Point Mall, Verna Water, Boat, Zomo. Media partners. Don't be left out of this year's amazing experience. Come and let's have fun together. Inchinchim Experience, Ghana's rhythm, our legacy. Inchinchim Experience. Feel the music.
This November, something amazing is coming to Accra. Are you a farmer with fresh produce? Are you into fish farming, poultry, or livestock? Then get ready for the November edition of the AgriFair 2025. Yes, AgriFair 2025. It's happening on Friday the 28th to Sunday the 30th of November. It's happening at the Ifo Sutherland Children's Park, and it's 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. each day. It's the ultimate weekend marketplace. From fruits and vegetables to poultry, livestock, and fish to agri-inputs and processing machinery, all at unbeatable farm gate prices. Whether you're selling or buying, this is your chance to connect, trade, and and grow. Enjoy the freshest farm produce, sizzling kebabs, and a vibrant marketplace atmosphere all in one space. Register now and secure your spot. Call 0558-973-973 for more information. AgriFair 2025, where culture meets innovation. The AgriFair 2025 is powered by Channel 1 TV and 97.3 City FM and is proudly sponsored by Horticulture Business Platform, Development Bank Ghana, Legacy Crop Improvement Center, and Gersel.
Habibi, my people, welcome to Dubai. My name is Sheikh Alkal bin Maktoum. Okay, so I am Caleb, right? Caleb Kuda is my name, and this is Beyond Borders on Channel 1 Television. We are in Dubai. So join me. Let us explore the allure, the beauty, and the reality of life and living it in Dubai through the eyes and the experiences of our compatriots.
Imagine 6 people, 10 people sharing a common room together.
If you're not a na complain there in the sense, why you are share one rooms now? It doesn't smell pleasant. Or hunting no complaints now, baby. Until if you're
Dubai is one of the most organized, highly resourced, and well-endowed countries you would find.
You've been here for 7 months.
Yes.
Without a job.
Yeah.
How is it like?
So hard.
Tell me about it.
Struggling, renting and feeding is so hard.
Every frame per second of their lives in Dubai tells a story, and we've got it all captured right here on Beyond Borders, only on Channel 1 Television. So don't get told, don't miss out. Catch these compelling stories of Ghanaians in Dubai only on Beyond Borders on Channel 1 TV this and every Wednesday at 7 p.m. I catch you.
Beyond Borders is sponsored by Copen Hospitality.
Technology has helped various caregivers and professionals in the circles of autism to enhance their skills.
It will enhance their social interaction through virtual meetings.
The cost of the equipment